Hey guys, it's Natasha. This is an angle I've never used before, but the lighting seems really good, so. School starts in less than 2 weeks, which is really scary. So my next week's video is going to be the last video I make before school starts, which is absolutely terrifying. Like this summer went by so quick, and it wasn't even that great of a summer. It was probably one of the worst summers I've ever had in my life. I'm a little nervous for this year too, so I feel like everyone's really lenient with freshmen, and so now it's not gonna be as easy. We'll see. So as I wait to reminisce once more on my freshman year, I went through my backpack and I found a composition notebook, and in this composition notebook I have journal entries. So in my lit class last year we did this thing where we would get to class and every day there would be like a prompt on the board and we would write in our journals for like 5 minutes answering the prompt. And some of them were like personal questions, some of them were just like random. And on Fridays we had free write, which is called Moment of Zen, where we could write about whatever we wanted. And so today I just wanted to go through this and read some of the stuff that I wrote in here because some of it's very interesting. I remember like bits and pieces, but not like exactly what I wrote. So we can just go back and go through this. Some of this is very personal, so I will skip over the personal stuff. Towards the beginning of the year, I remember how like I censored what I wrote, and then towards the end of the year, I would just go off in this journal, writing about whatever I wanted. Promise I'm wearing clothes, by the way. Hair is covering up my tank top strap. Let's get started! Okay, so my first ever journal entry was the first Friday of the school year. So I've had an eyelash stuck in my eye all day and it's so frustrating, but other than that, this week has been great. That doesn't sound like me. Monday wasn't a great day, but as the week continued, I started to enjoy school more. It's good. I've met several new people and they're all really kind. I'm a little worried about tomorrow though, because I have my 2-mile time trial. Oh, my time trial for like this season is coming up and I'm not ready. I think I have shin splints on my left leg. I did have shin splints, which makes it hard for me to run without limping, but I'll try my best regardless. Good for you, Natasha. Good for you. It's so much hope at the beginning of the year. Oh yeah, and fun fact, in my winter break recovery video, when I put hand sanitizer in my backpack, I don't want to add all of the hand sanitizer that you own because everyone is sick. Everyone is sick. You don't want those germs. I accidentally left like one of the bottles in there. I didn't realize there was still more in there. So in lit one day when I was taking out my notebook, it was like completely wet. Like on the pages, on every single page, it's just like wet in the corner. It still smells like hand sanitizer too. Oh, the things I do for YouTube. Anyway, let's continue. This is a journal entry where I'm bashing my 8th grade math teacher. Okay, you don't need to read that. Alright, on August 17th, 2016, the prompt was what was the scariest moment of your life? And I wrote, I can't think of anything really scary that's happened to me, lol. August 26th, 2016. This week has gone by surprisingly fast. I made a 95 on my first AP Gov test, and I'm overjoyed about it. AP Gov was a class that I worried about before getting into it because I knew it would be challenging. It is challenging, and at the very beginning of the year, I felt as if I was the only one that didn't know much about government. After putting in hours of studying, I've come to learn that it just requires a lot of effort. It's only been 3 weeks of school, but work has already been stressful. What? So what happened with AP Gov was like my first test I got a 95, then like my second test I got a B, then my third test I got a C, and it was... Government isn't my strong suit. September 9th, 2016. My stomach hurts and I'm not in a good mood. I'm running to Smoothie King during cross-country practice today. Ooh, that's not loud. So I'm excited for that. I don't know what else to write. I'm honestly trying to think of something, but I can't. Also, I think I have a B in AP Gov now, so rip me. I actually wrote that, wow. I have a JV meet tomorrow too, so I have to wake up early, woohoo. Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. Badly! You can fix your grammar, Natasha. September 20th, 2016. I always find myself in between 2 friends that are arguing because I'm always the one trying to solve the issue. I don't know why this always happens because I exaggerate how much I hate drama. Some of my friends love it though, lol. That's true. September 23rd, 2016. This is when I got a position as freshman representative for FBLA. That's crazy. Wow. And I talked about how I got a B on a Gov test. Wow, that's a no. I'm gonna skip towards the end of my journal. I wrote about my first crush. Okay, I think that was the question. I think it was like, who was your first crush or whatever. So I wrote, my first crush was this boy named blank. I cannot read that out loud. I still know him today, by the way. It's so funny. And I had a crush on him in preschool. I've legit had so many crushes though. Oh my god. My first boyfriend was Okay, we're not talking about this. I can't read this. And then I wrote him and I follow each other on Instagram, but actually he unfollowed me, so I unfollowed him. And then at the end I wrote, and I'm so happy to say that we broke up. Oh man, that's funny. This is the page about the hand sanitizer. January 27th, 2017. Hand sanitizer from my winter break recovery video just leaked in my backpack. I hate my life. But I also love my life because my teacher just told me that she wants to pick my essay for the Law to Light competition, and I'm helping out with the Pep Rally at 2:15. So I don't know if I talked about this. I think I did, but I won this essay contest at my school, which was like a huge deal to me, and it was great. I got to go read in front of the Rotary Club, which was awesome. I had so much fun doing that. I'm really worried everything in my backpack is wet. WTF. Maybe I'll share my journal today. Oh yeah, so the thing about these journals is after we wrote for 5 minutes, we were allowed to raise our hands and share our journals if we wanted to. Usually I didn't. I was someone that didn't share my journal often. Oh, okay. So I wrote about this boy. This is so awkward. February 7th, 2017. I said, today's been really slow. I reached out to blank for help with running, with like running tips. I basically wrote, he told me stuff I already knew. We made like slight efforts to talk to each other, but like it never happened. And then at the bottom I wrote, I also think he's kind of cute. This was a long time ago. This was in February. I don't think he's that cute anymore. I love how much I've been in this. I don't like, a lot of the times I just never even followed the prompt. I would just write about whatever I wanted. I literally said in this journal entry, I'm not following the prompt today, whoops. This journal prompt makes me really happy, but I can't read it because it's about a boy. It was March 1st though. I remember exactly. I was really sick this day. I remember like I got to school, I was so sick, but I had an EOC, so I had to be at school because I didn't want to miss it. It was like a really good day too. So I wish I could read this. It's just about boys. It's so funny. And this was in March. This was like the worst week of school ever. Like I remember, yeah, this was the worst week of school, like, of the entire year. I think, like, I cried, like, every day when I got home this week. It was such a bad week of school. So I wrote this on April 21st, 2017, which I believe was a Friday. I'm gonna check. It was a Friday, yeah. And my, like, good friends that watch this video, they will know exactly what I mean. So I wrote, this has been the slowest freaking week of school. OMFG, it just needs to end. Thank God it's freaking Friday. Wednesday was hands down one of the worst days of school of all time. Yesterday was nice, but last night, like, right before I went to bed, was awful because, oh, I can't say that. I was just going off about someone in here. Okay, wow. May 22nd, 2017. The journal prompt was to look back at my first journal entry, and I feel like I didn't have as many worries then, other than shin splints for the most part, which was very true. I actually couldn't even walk. Like, second day of school, my limp got a lot worse because the first day I was like kind of limping and like everyone thought I had some kind of like problem because I was limping, but the second day, like, I got out of bed and I could not stand up. Like, that's never happened to me before, and it was really scary, and I was like, I just wanted to cry. Like, that was so bad. I feel like I was also more hopeful then at the beginning of the year. Yeah, I did. I was definitely a lot more hopeful. Yeah, I did have a lot of hope at the beginning of the year, but I think as the year went on, I've become more realistic. I still have hope, like, don't get me wrong, but I've become a lot more realistic. I talked about the friends I'd made back then, but at this point in time, it's easy for me to say that I've made some of the most incredible friends that I'm beyond thankful for. Yes, that's very true. I've made, honestly, the best friends. God dang, I'm so thankful for all my friends. Something I'll miss about this year is definitely my first and sixth period, which was Gov, and Lit was my favorite class. And I said because my Gov class is amazing and Miss Blank, I can't say her name, is my favorite teacher. I'm kind of excited for next year because of cross country and the idea of not being a freshman anymore. My hand hurts now, a little bye. So that is my last journal entry. Everything I said in there is true, yeah, for sure. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, be sure to give it a like, that helps out a lot. Maybe I'll go back one day and read the other stuff that I did not read and actually go into detail with it. Maybe I'll wait another year or two before I do that. In the comment section below, have you ever kept a journal? Have you ever like had a diary or something that you've written in like often and kept up with? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you don't want to write that, just write whatever you want, I don't care. Also, be sure to subscribe because I upload videos every Saturday. All of my social media stuff is in the description below, so you can check it out from down there. But other than that, I'm gonna go, so I'll see you guys next week with another video. So until then, bye!